Salute to the real, no praise to the fake. What's the deal, y'all? Look, man, we got another video for today. Happy Sunday, man, or Monday. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this. It's either gonna be Sunday, which is today, or tomorrow. So happy Sunday or Monday, whichever one for y'all, man. I hope you guys doing all right. I hope you living your best life. I hope you happy. You know what I'm saying? I hope you focused, you locked in on your work, you doing your jobs, but you also, you happy overall. You happy, you content with everything you got going on in life, and you trying to, work on your 1% better every day, man. I just gotta say that in the intro because we got some shit today. All right. BTB Savage, I'm sure you guys heard about it, man. Dude posted a video of the blood from one of his ops got killed, man. So he posted the picture talking about, like, he that guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of flexing on the internet, doing that whole thing. And apparently, not even a full 24 hours, but after posting that picture, he got killed himself. So we gonna get into this whole crazy story of what's going on, man. We got these two quick little videos of one guy just talking about it, man. We got a car that was following him, and then we gonna hop into this VLAD TV interview that blew the fuck up just because off the story alone, the VLAD TV video blew the fuck up. Then he posted the picture, and then he gets killed. So it's all crazy right now. So we gonna check it out, man. If you guys want me to react to like some of his music, some of his scam stories from like the Korean scam story, I don't really know the full details on that, but he scammed like $1 million from Korea, or to react to any other stuff going on that don't even got to do with this situation, get at me in the comments, hit that like button, subscribe, all that. So let's hop straight into this one, man.
You guys know I like to keep it very comedic here. Nothing's really serious, but unfortunately I'm awake, so I might as well report on it. BTB Savage has reportedly died in Texas. Now, what they're saying is he was sitting in his Mercedes and a car pulled up next to him and they unloaded a bunch of shots. And the police are saying, judging by the amount of shell casings that were, in the scene, it was 100% targeted. Now, BTB Savage is somebody who's been blowing up a lot recently. The main reason he's been blowing up is because he's been recounting a story on Vlad about how one of his ops basically tried to rob him or was robbing him, and his girlfriend came and she shot the man dead. Now, this is something that is very unfortunate because we see a lot of rappers, especially nowadays, are having a big explosion when it comes to the mainstream. Comments are already making fun of him, this and that. I don't get yelled at trying to rob him, and at the same exact time he's getting so much clout off of it, it probably did not make whoever didn't like him happy. And
yeah, you can say that much, bro. Apparently this was him getting followed in Houston. That's his Benz right there, I think. And that's the SUV that was following him. Damn! They lit that shit up.
I'm here around the way too, though. Oh, man, Houston. Say that. I got them hoes. For real, I got them hoes popping out. You know what I'm saying? For real. Unloaded.
Wow. Bro looked like he had a broken arm. He's in Houston. He from Cleveland. You just caught a body in Houston. And you still in Houston. This is crazy. All right, let's get into this Vlad interview, man. Sheesh.
All right, here we go. Today we have BTB Savage, who was recently involved in killing a man in self-defense who tried to rob him at his home. Welcome to Vlad TV.
Yes, sir. What's the deal, Vlad?
Well, number one, I'm glad you're safe. You had a very, very traumatic situation that recently happened. So I want to go ahead and get into this whole situation. So all this happened in San Antonio.
Yeah. Yeah, SA.
San Antonio.
Okay.
Okay.
So tell me exactly what happened leading up to the situation.
Shit, they was always hitting me up to do music and shit like that. So I was like, all right, bet. Well, one day, it was late. I was like, shit. They was going to pay for the feature or whatever. We going to do the song. And then they got to do the promo with it. I was going to do it at first. I wasn't going to do it at first, I mean, because it was so late. It was like damn near 10, 11. When I was talking to the girl I was with at the time, I'm like, shit, should I do this shit or wait till tomorrow and just meet them at a real studio? Like, and then, but I ain't gonna lie, I just wanted the bread. I'm like, all right, bet. They gonna pull up. I'm gonna grab the bread real quick, dip out, and then go back to.
Never, always meet people at a real studio, bro. Even real studios ain't safe, bro. You seen Tupac got shot at a real studio. Real studios ain't safe. Don't invite them to your home studio. Fuck that. I don't care if it's an Airbnb you staying there for the week or the weekend. Don't do that, bro. Go to the real studio that got cameras, that got security, that got this. You got to meet them out in public. You got to do this because even them shits ain't safe. The only people that get invited to your home studio is the people that's in your inner circle. Not even the circle. The inner circle is the only ones get invited to the home studio. The inner circle, not even the whole circle. For real.
To the my other crib with my cousin there. So shit, so last minute I'm like, shit, just come on. They're like, we got our own studio equipment. Like if I say something, they got something to respond to it. Like, oh, I don't got this. Oh, I got it. I got this. I got that. So I'm like, shit, pull up. Let's do the song real quick. So they pull up or whatever, and it's him. I mean, it's other people in the car. So I don't know how that go or whatever. I don't know if they was dropping them off or what. So boom, they both hop out. And I'm like, what's up? I'm talking to them. I'm like, what's up? What y'all on? Blah, blah, blah. They're like, oh, man, we just chilling. They're like, I've been trying to do this for the longest, bro. You be bullshitting and da-da-da. I'm like, all right, bet. We go inside the crib. And then they just talking and shit, like looking around. That's why I figured it was kind of weird they looking around when they first walk in my crib, like going like that and shit. But I just kind of didn't pay it no mind. I was just more of like,
bro. I don't know about y'all, bro. I'm from LA, so I don't know about I can't speak on anywhere else in any other place, but it's a respect thing that when you go in somebody's crib, you're not all looking around at nothing, bro. Like, you're not supposed to be, you know what I mean? Like, what you looking around for? You do that at some dude crib in LA, first thing he gonna ask you, what you looking around for, man? Your eyes looking real wide, what you looking for? That should have been the ultimate red flag right there. Like, bro, your eyes is drifting way too much, bro. Scanning.
get this out the way.
Too
I'm
much.
gonna knock this out. 30 seconds out of rapping real quick, and now I'm done. I ain't tripping. So boom, they got down, started pulling out their equipment or whatever, or fake equipment. Like he pulled out a little box that it's a studio box, but like it got the mixer in it. It ain't have really shit in it. So then a dude, I guess the older dude, I ain't really know him like that. I don't know them like that. I didn't know him at all. So whenever he was talking to me, the dude I'm talking to for the feature or whatever, he talking to his uncle, like he like, oh, I ain't got this, I ain't got that. So his uncle say, go to the car and get more, like get the rest of the equipment or whatever. So I'm thinking like, damn, why would you? It should be the opposite way. You tell him to go, cause we like the ones we locked in. We talked or whatever about the song, to do the song, and you gonna leave the random dude in my crib, type shit. So when he walked out, I was kind of nervous, so I locked the door, both locks. And his uncle, he pulled out some bread. He like, oh man, we ain't on that. We not on no weird shit or nothing like that. You ain't gotta lock the doors and like that. He like, I'm a grown man.
That's exactly what I gotta do.
I was like,
nigga.
oh nah, bro, I just got PTSD. Like whenever he come and knock on the door, I'll just open it. Like that. I'm not gonna let nobody random person walk in my crib. And then he like, oh no, I respect that. And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, yeah, we be doing that shit. We be active too. He pulling out bread. He like, yeah, I've been doing this and blah blah blah. And I'm like, I was like, shit, nah, for sure. Like, respect. Like, do your thing. I ain't tripping. I don't care. I actually don't give a fuck what they were doing. They just, where the bread at? Like, pay for this shit and got out my face for real. So, while he talking, he asked him about my chain. He like, how much, what jewelry you go to, blah, 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 how much he hit you for? And I'm telling him, like, oh, yeah, I dropped the bag on this one. Da. And then right as I'm talking, I go down to look at my piece while he talking. I'm like, this one? I'm like, yeah, this one. While I'm looking down like that, that's when he upped the pole on me. And he like, oh, yeah, run that. And he had a distance though. And I'm like, man, you got me fucked up. I ain't running shit. So, and he was like, shit, if you don't run that, I'm gonna blow you. And he like, I'm gonna shoot you type shit. And I was like, bro, you dead ass serious right now? And he was like, I'll shoot your bitch, nigga. Run that shit. So while I'm sitting there, I'm talking to him or whatever. He like, run that. I'm like, nah, you got me fucked up, bro. What the hell you got going? And then he like, nah, well, I see you flexing on Instagram, all that shit. What that? What?
I was just gonna say, bro, ain't he, the way he came up into the hip-hop industry was from the scam music, being a scammer, always having bread, having stupid amounts of money, scamming a whole country for $1 million. Like, people know you got bread. It's not like you a broke rapper who in the hood, on the come up, ain't got no money, dropping mixtapes. You know, you got bummy clothes on in the videos. You got to go rent clothes to do the videos. Like, no, bro, you known to already have money getting into the game. You are automatically a target. Come on, bro. You, like, the fact that he was even moving like that, desperate for some money, confuses me, because you're supposed to be a scammer rapper or something. Like, why you desperate for money, bro? Come on, man. Moving like that.
Where is that? Like that. I was like, man. I was like, bro, all right, bro. I started taking off my chain first because he started asking about other shit. Like, where is it? So I'm like, I'm giving him what he want real quick. So I took off my chain and he's standing at a distance. He's still at a distance, so I can't like move quick and jump. So when he come over, he reached for the chain and he took the gun off of me. Right there, I hit him with like both of his arms under my armpit like this. And I like lean back like all the way back so his elbows lock up like that. So he holding the gun, he turn it and fire at the refrigerator. And then he like, run that. So I just fell back. Like if he would have like tried to hold back, his arm was gonna break. So I just jumped back and fall all the way back. And then when we fall down to the ground, his hand slammed under me. So he let the gun go. And then he tried to pull out, I don't know what he was pulling out, but I took his arm in again while he was on top of me on the floor. So his arms under me, both his arms under me. And I could feel the guns on my back. So I pushed my back all the way down and like bring him closer to me. I'm like, damn, come shoot him, bitch, come shoot him. I'm yelling at him, like, come shoot him. I don't know where she at. So I just keep tugging with him like that until I get rest of them shits out his hand. So then she run over there. She got down shaking and shit. And I'm looking at her, I'm like, shoot him. So like, well, I swing my hip under him like that to put him on top of me, all the way on top of me. And then she's popping him in the back twice. Like, she's like, boom, boom. In the back, he like, ah, fuck. And this nigga turned into the motherfucking Hawk right there. You would think he would be the Hawk before he got shot. But right there, that's when I guess he got a full adrenaline rush. He started going crazy. Like, I ain't gonna lie, he got the edge over me, basically to where I was on his back. He pulled the guns out and I got nervous or whatever. So I just swing off from under him and I get on his back and I start wrestling with him. And then I see he got 2 guns in his hand. So I'm like, where the fuck this nigga get 2 guns from? Like, what the fuck? So I'm holding him down like that. And I grab control of the gun because he got his hand on the ground trying to get up. So I'm all on his back. I put my left hand on the gun and the right gun, he aiming at the bitch or whatever. He like aiming at her head, trying to put the beam. So I'm grabbing his arm, like he really trying to aim and shoot at her face type shit. So like he put the beam on her head. And I'm like, run, bitch, run. Like, move out the way. And then she take off running. He fired 3 times. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, oh, no. So when I grab him, I make him put the gun down. So he got both his hands on the ground, but his hands still on the guns. And I don't got a good grip. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck you doing? My kid in that back room, fam, you tripping. I'm like, go ahead and get up out of here, bro. You already.
This nigga, bro. Come on, man. You invite niggas, random niggas you barely know, to your crib to record at the studio in a state you not even from, while your girl, which is one thing, but your kid is in there too? Come on, man. rest in peace to BTB, but bro, why was he moving the way he was moving? Like, you think the fact he was in the military or whatever, like, he'd be moving, like, extra careful based on what he's saying, but maybe that just gave him more of a reason to feel like he was, you know, like Superman or something, you know? Maybe being in the military made him feel that much more like Superman, that he was untouchable or something like that. I don't know.
And fire like 5 shots. It's hot. The police on the way. Whatever you trying to do gonna go bad for you. You gonna go straight to prison. Like, go ahead and get the fuck up out of here. He like, nah, I'm leaving with some nigga. I'm like, bro, you got me fucked up. He was like, oh, you gonna die. He was like, you gonna die up in here. And I was like, you got me fucked up, nigga. You dying. Fuck that. So I started going crazy, like getting all over him, just whatever we do to get the guns off of him. So while we on the ground tussling, he like, shoot through the door. Shoot through the door. So then I hear like, boom, like as if they tried to kick the door. They tried to kick the door or whatever. I'm like, I'm still on top of him. So I'm looking at her. I'm like, pass me the gun, pass me the gun. They're about to shoot through the door. Cause I was gonna lay down and just turn around and start dumping through the door. And then she's scared to go over there because they fired twice and they stopped. So it was like a 5-second pause. It was like boom, boom through my door. So I'm still on top of him and he's steady trying to kick me towards the door. So he like pushing me, shoves me towards the door, and I'm like moving his arms out the way trying to get on top of him. So then they fired 2 times through the door. I'm like, slide the gun. And he like kind of right by the edge of it's like an island in the middle. He kind of by the edge of the island. So it's like she can't go around there and grab that gun or slide the gun because I'm under like where his waistline is, grabbing all that shit. He trying to push me down. And I just keep calling up him and grabbing him, belaying on the ground and keeping my head down. So while they firing through the door, they fired twice. I'm like, slide me the gun, slide me the gun. She like, they shooting through the door. Like, she don't want to run over there. And I don't blame her. It's her first time, like, even shooting a gun or shooting somebody. So I don't expect her to be on point about everything type shit. So I'm like, all right, baby. I'm like, shoot him then, shoot him. But after I said shoot him, but I probably said like 20 rounds just go off through my door. Boom, 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 boom. Back to back to back to back to back, non-stop. Like, that shit would not stop. I'm like, all right, bet. So, boom, I'm still sticking down. And I tell her to shoot through the door. I'm like, shoot through the door. Fuck it, then. You don't want to slide me the gun, blow that bitch through the door then. So she shoot through the door twice. She like, boom, boom, and shoot through the door. And then they left him. They left him like, nobody shooting through the door, nobody kicking. You would think like, if you go on, I ain't gonna say if you're going to go do something like that, everybody gonna be on tack, like, especially if y'all call yourself family or whatever. You would think they partners gonna go all out. Like, once they shoot through the door, my door is weak at that point. All you could do is just step through it. Like, they didn't do nothing. They just completely left him for dead type shit. So I'm like, all right, oh, they scary. Like,
the streets don't love nobody, bro. The streets don't love a soul out here, bro. If you didn't know, now you know. I don't love nobody, man. You can't do nothing for me, I ain't about to do nothing for you. The only reason they shot through that door was on the slim chance that they was gonna get somebody shoot somebody through the door. The homie was gonna get out and have some jewelry on him or something like that. But when they figured, damn, somebody else got the gun inside of there. That nigga, once they figured out that somebody else got a pistol and is shooting back at them, while there's 2 people inside and they one homie inside, oh, it's a wrap for that nigga. We gotta go. They got him. Why try to save him now? That nigga be robbing niggas. We ain't trying to... Right. That nigga be robbing niggas, man. He robbed him, man. That nigga stole my blunt last week, man. Fuck this nigga. We out of here, man. Police coming. That's how it be, man. Ain't no love out here, man.
Like, that's when I knew I had the edge over. I'm like, oh, they left him. I don't hear nothing no more. Like, we tussling and fighting. I don't hear nothing. So we get over there by my couch and we just wrestling and shit. I'm like, come shoot him again, because he got one gun in his hand. I already got the other one out of his hand. So I'm like, come shoot him again, come shoot him again. And then he run over there, or she run over there, and she aiming the gun, but he's sitting down, and I'm like standing over him. And I'm like, bitch ass nigga, boom, I'm punching him. Bitch ass nigga, watch out. And then I hit him with a knee in the face, and that's when he started going into like panic mode, like going crazy, trying to grab for the gun and grabbing my leg. And then I'm like, shoot him. And then she like trying to aim, but he keep pushing me in front of him, because he's sitting down in between my legs, holding both of my legs like that. At that point, like, he just started reaching for the gun. He just started trying to get me down. So I'm like moving over or whatever. And when I finally like push over and get my leg out the way, that my arm is on him, like in front of him. So when she fired the shot, the bullet hit me straight on my elbow. It just snapped. I'm like, oh, fuck, bitch, you shot me. So that bitch ass nigga didn't shoot me at all. Like, I don't know if they getting, you know what I'm saying? That he didn't hit me at all. Like, he was just straight soft, like weak. So anyway, goddamn, she shoot me on my elbow and instantly break. I'm like, fuck, you just shot me, bitch, what the fuck? Aim right. So whenever she do that, I move all the way out the way because my shit is completely broken, like dangling in the, all I can see my whole bone out my arm. And I can only move my fingers and my full hand, but I can't pick it up straight like this. It just hanging down like that. But it can move, it can grip at the same type of strength my right hand can at that time. So I'm still holding him down while my shit's bleeding out. And I'm holding him down so he don't slide over to that gun and they in the gunfight and I don't got a gun at all. So while I'm doing that or whatever, she shoot him again. Like after she shoot me in my elbow, I move all the way out the way. My shit broken or whatever. She pop him again in the shoulder or the chest, I think. I don't know where it hit him. But I seen him go like this. He like, fuck. And then we wrestling again on the ground. We just tugging up for that shit or whatever. So I kicked the gun and I'm thinking this away from him or like he good. So I step over to talk. I'm like, go grab my son and get your shit and let's fucking go like that. And I'm like, get the fuck up out of here. Let's dip. And then I see him still crawling over, like still moving and shit, like trying to get. And then like, I ain't gonna lie, where I kicked it, it was in the hallway, right? But he got towards it and it looked like he was moving towards where my son was. So I just instantly went in panic mode and I dove on him like as if I was diving in the pool, literally jumped on him and I'm on his back holding him down like tight like that. I'm like, watch out, bro. Watch the fuck out. What is you doing, bro? Get the fuck up out of here. Just go now. Like that. And then he was like, no, I'm leaving here with something. So I just, while we tugging in, you can tell his back, like the bullets from his.
Yo, the fact that he gave this dude, I think that's the second time. I think that's 2 times, bro, at least, where he just told dude, bro, you could just go. You could freely go. You know how rare that is, bro? At this point, you know, in my head, I'm thinking, oh, yeah, he gonna just blast the nigga on the floor. Nigga right there on the floor, getting point blank range. Fuck it, nigga, get him. That's what I'm thinking. He done damn near shot the gun with your son in the crib. Girl, you got your elbow shot. Like, fuck it. At this point, bow, nigga, right in your face. But he's still on some, like, bro, you could just leave. That, to me, is crazy. like the amount of, like, I don't know if it's forgiveness. I don't know if it's forgiveness or whatever it is, but he got a lot of it. Whatever it is, because there ain't no way that he, at that point, was going to be like, would let dude just get up and leave. It's wild.
His back
wow.
is
like a movie.
Because right when he tried to get up, when I walked away to talk to her, he tried to get up and his legs buckled. He just instantly fell. He tried to stand up. Boom, he just fell down. And his leg like looked crazy as hell while he moving towards the gun. So when I jump on him, he got his hand on the gun already and his finger on the trigger. But it's like the hallway and then my son's room to the left. So he right in the middle. All he do is got to crawl 2 more inches and turn left and my son right there. So while I'm doing that, I drag his neck like that and I'm holding him down. I put my finger on top of his finger. I'm firing all the bullets for him. So when all the bullets empty, he like, oh, bro, my bad. Come on, his neck like that. And I'm holding him down. I put my finger on top of his finger. I'm firing all the bullets for him. So when all the bullets empty, he like, oh, bro, my bad. Come on, bro, I got kids too, bro. Let me make it home and don't let me die or whatever like that. I'm like, bro, you good? I'm like, you good, nigga? I'm like, give a fuck about you. I was like, I hope you die, bitch, like that. I was like, you just said you gonna kill my son. And then he was like, no, bro, it's not like
For real.
that. I was like, fuck you, like that. So, boom, whenever I run to the back, I'm like, you got my son? And she's like, I'm picking him up now. So I heard that when she picked him up, she put the blanket over his head. But it's like the middle of the night. He's knocked out, got school in the morning. So he like, day is super tired. He in the middle of his sleep. My son sleep like that. So he got down. She put him on the shoulder. He stay asleep. She put the blanket over his head. He not seeing nothing. He just sleep on her shoulder. We walking out. And then right when she come out, I'm standing by the bathroom watching her, waiting for her to come out so I can take everybody out at once. And then I hear like a boom. And I just told her, like, go to the bathroom. And then she started crying because she's scared. So I grabbed the knife from her and I put it on my hip. And I was like, chill out, shut the fuck up. Like, I don't know who in here. And then I hear him yell like, fuck. I don't know what the fuck. Maybe they cleaned up, maybe they grabbed sticks or whatever. Whatever was laying around, maybe they were trying to, I don't know what the fuck they did for real. I just was chilling in the back and she started crying like hella loud, like I wouldn't say loud, but loud enough to where somebody can hear you. So I smashed my hand on her mouth. I'm like, shut the fuck up before you wake my son up and he see what the fuck going on. So I'm like, I got my hand over her mouth, quiet as fuck. I'm like, shut the fuck up, like be quiet. And then she like sitting in the back chilling. And she like, all right, I'm about to go out there and check. So I pull a gun up and then I walk out there and I'm just aiming and I see him right there by the door. And then he crawled over by the side where my front door is. And it's like a little edgeway. He just lay right there. And then he like, while I walk by, he grabbed my foot. He like, come on, bro, take me with you, bro. I can make it to the hospital. I just need to go to the hospital. Oh, nigga, fuck you. Like, I ain't taking you to the fucking hospital, boy. Your ass about to fry right here. And if they come save you, then they come save you. If not, then your ass toasty. You're gone.
You said your ass toasty.
Last supper. Whatever the fuck he ate before he came there. That shit gone.
He said your ass
So
toasty.
that was pretty much of that. After that, I rushed to the hospital. Well, I go down. I'm trying to stuff everything in the car, and my son wake up, and he see it. He like, oh, what's up, dad? But I'm already in the driver's seat, like hiding my elbow. I'm like, hey, we're gonna play a little game. We're gonna play a little game real quick, and I'm gonna take you to your mama's house. And then he was like, what? I was like, you gotta go like this, and close your eyes, and then you can't open them until I tell you to open them, or you're gonna go to mama's house and get a toy. And he was like, okay. And he put his hands over his face. But I was doing that because the way my arm was, it was just hanging off. And I couldn't move it because it was like pressuring my bone on my elbow. So I just picked my arm up and put that motherfucker right here. And I'm like, take it off. And he take it off. I'm like, all right, man, he good. So when I dropped down, I got blood all over my arm. And then whatever the fuck. So, reminder, yeah. He was like, oh, I was out eating with the bitch or whatever, bro. I was out eating with the bitch. Like, bro, where you at? I'm like, I'm downtown at the spot at my crib. He was like, oh, I was out eating with the bitch or whatever, bro. I'm 7 minutes away. And then shit, they asked me what happened. I broke down the story to him. I'm like, yeah, they were supposed to do this or whatever. Then he tried to rob me from a jury or take whatever was he think was in a DEA officer, someone that's not motherfucking regular police type shit. I need to talk to you. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm just thinking it's a regular, like, I wouldn't even say a homicide detective, just like a DEA officer, someone that's not motherfucking regular police type shit, like a regular federal agent. So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm talking to him, whatever. I'm like, shit, somebody tried to rob me in my crib, and he died. He got popped or whatever. And then I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up, whatever. So I had a blood trail like that. Even the whole thing, the blood trail all the way to the closet. My arm broke at the time too. So I'm just my one hand over, like taking that shit. And then I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up, whatever. So I tell him all that, whatever. Then he was like, well, he died. And I was like, shit, good. Like, my fucking son was in there. Yeah. I was like, so whatever go on, I ain't tripping. Like that, I did that shit for my son. I was like, he got it, he had to go, he had to die, like that. And I was like, I couldn't really grab the time where it was time for me to grab the gun. She would have slid it. He could have grabbed it. So shit, I told her to blow him. That's what she got to do. I mean, shit, that's my girl at the time. So shit, if I step, you better step.
Facts.
So there I go. Oh, I was like, nah.
She explained her story. The stories matched up, obviously. So they basically said it's self-defense. You're free to go.
Yep, because at first, I ain't gonna lie, they said the stories didn't match because I ain't telling my son was in there because I was too scared to lose him. I'm like, fuck, self-defense. Like, we already ruled it self-defense.
Okay, and this whole thing happened in your apartment?
Yeah.
So did they come in and pick up the body and?
Off, because they hop in there, goddamn. Especially if it's in somebody's crib, like, that's every, I go, like, oh, he'd be mad, young nigga, when he just doing too much, having too much motion. They get family members too, so. They for sure might do what they do, but I'm gonna get active, that's all it is. And it is what it is. It's on the floor. It'll be smoke forever, fuck it, to be honest.
Right, so you've now moved out of that apartment, right?
Yeah.
Are you moving out of the city?
Tripping.
No?
Tripping. Okay, I was like, we got through the story, so that's why I skipped parts, but I still wanted to see it towards the end. The fact that he's still in Houston, bro, you gotta go, bro. That ain't your land, bro. That's not your place. That ain't your city, bro. You can't do that. That's like somebody from fucking Kansas moving to fucking LA, is a rapper. Most of the other rappers and 80% of all rappers in LA is gangbang, or they affiliated, or they know somebody. 100% at the minimum know somebody that they cool with, that they real cool with. But 80% of them is from the hood. So then that's like going to LA. Some rappers is trying to catch you slipping. You pop one of them, you kill one of them, or you kill their cousin or something. And then that hood is going to want you, bro. And then you stay in LA too? Psh. And you not from LA? Psh. Come on, bro. You got limited time, bro. These people know the city like the back of their hand, bro. You just got there. These people know the city like the back of their hand. And they got connections everywhere. You just got there. You got to go.
Nah, I'm going to stay in the city. They're not like that, for real. They got them. They broke. That's what it is. One of me is like 20 of them, if you're talking money-wise. So it's not shit that I worry about.
Yeah, but you can't pull out one gun and then make 20 of you, bro. That's you. Money. What that got to do when shit get real? When shit is real and there's guns and people shooting and people getting killed and doing this, money don't mean nothing. That means zero, bro. We seen what happened to PNB Rock, bro. When people is thirsty and they hungry and they desperate, they will do anything. Anything. And you're not always going to see it coming. Real talk.
Well, BTB Savage, man, I appreciate you coming in and sharing your story. I'm very, very happy that you're alive, that your girl's alive, and your son is alive, most importantly, because that's ultimately that would have been the real tragedy in this situation, the biggest tragedy in this situation if something happened to your son.
Yeah, fact.
And I'm glad that he didn't actually get to see it, because something like that, how old is he?
4.
4 years old? I mean, even at 4, you might have some images that, if you saw that might haunt you later on.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I didn't want him to speak on it. I didn't want him to see it. You know, involved.
Damn, man. Hey, rest in peace to BTB Savage. He sound like he kind of level-headed, but there's just some decision-making. Maybe he needed some more, you know, close peoples around him. It seems like he was kind of just moving solo, which is cool. Like, I'm that type, bro. I like to move solo, right? But also, with moving solo, you don't got backup. You don't got, you know what I mean? You don't got peoples around you to say, hey, maybe this ain't the look right here. Maybe this ain't the way to move right here. Maybe we should do it like this, that, or the third. Or some shit go down, you got people who's by your side that can, you know, help put in work with you. Help defend with you, whatever. Anyways, man, I know there's going to be people that say, man, Vlad, if he hadn't did the interview, this wouldn't have happened. But at the end of the day, Vlad did the interview. There was no picture. Bro was still alive. Bro dropped the picture. Right after that, he gone. You know what I'm saying? Bro stayed in the city. You can't blame all that just off a Vlad interview and say that, you know, that's what got him. That's what got him killed. That probably didn't make things look any better. But also, bro stayed in the city, posted the picture after the Vlad interview, I think, and then you see what happens, man. Crazy, so it's a crazy story, crazy. Anyways, let me know if you guys want me to react to some more stuff. Some of his like music, some of his stories, like the Korean scam stories, whatever it may be, Vlad, whatever, man. If you guys got something you want me to react to, hit that like button, subscribe, let me know in the comments. I love y'all, appreciate y'all. Remember to keep it real, real is rare, real always reaches everyone. Next time, peace.